First three to qualify for the final. Included in this, the bronze medalist in this week's 1500 meters, Rafal KORC of Poland. One of these athletes more successful with the 1500 meters. Has been a longer run event than the 800. T20 only coming back in 2011.
Ladies and gentlemen, our action returns to the track now with the 800 meters T20 semi-final.
Lots of international experience in this. There's James Hamilton from Belfast in his first major international championship from Ballymena Runners. He's been a swimming competitor quite regularly as well. Onur KOPUZLU of Turkey, Mohamed MAHAD HERSI, who was 8th in the 1500 meters final yesterday. Dmitrii MAKAROV of Russia was 9th in that, but he won bronze of the 800 meters in the World Championships last year. Rafal KORC with that bronze medal in the 1500 yesterday. Cristiano PEREIRA of Portugal, silver in the 15 in the last European Championships in Swansea, but 4th in the World Championships over 800 meters in Doha. So PEREIRA and MAKAROV, definitely two to watch.
Stand up.
Just having to reset. It's the first three and the next two fastest losers across both semi-finals who will progress. For KOPUZLU and Hamilton, it's a step into the unknown. It's their first major championship, though Hamilton, based out of Belfast, has started very well, and there's lots of international sporting pedigree for him. His mother Angela rode for Northern Ireland in the 1986 Commonwealth Games in Edinburgh, and his uncle and father have also been international rowers. Not a bad athlete either, really.
Oh, he's gone down.
Oh, look at that! Three have gone down straight away. PEREIRA surviving. He was out in the front, he was in the right place. I think KOPUZLU of Turkey's okay as well. And some good athletes. MAKAROV got involved in that, and Hamilton went down as well. MAKAROV was up quickly, and he's made his way up to second place straight away. PEREIRA, though, managed to keep well away out of trouble, hitting the front. MAKAROV has recovered very well, but PEREIRA will have the lead as they hit the bell.
And he was in front, and so didn't get mixed up in the carnage, and you can only feel immensely sorry for James Hamilton, the young Irish athlete who was going so well in second place. He was clipped from behind, somebody just caught his back heel, down he went, and the crashes came down, and we'll look at that in more detail at the end of the race. But Cristiano PEREIRA, mercifully from his perspective, was well out of trouble, and KOPUZLU of Turkey is now in second place and moving it well. Inexperienced athlete, and he's going to make it into the final here.
Yes, it's the top three who will make it, and there's quite a race for MAKAROV to get into the final automatically. PEREIRA's done well out of this, having avoided the original crash that did for James Hamilton, who was doing so well for Britain. It's PEREIRA in the lead, now coming on the outside. Here comes young KOPUZLU, the 16-year-old, and it's the Pole in third place, Rafal KORC. They're going to be the three to make it. And there's big problems for MAKAROV here, the bronze medalist of the World Championships. May still go through as a fastest loser, but still showing some effects of being involved in that crash. Hamilton defends fifth place well ahead of Mohamed MAHAD HERSI. It's really hard lines on the northerner, but victory for Cristiano PEREIRA, who kept out of trouble all the way. 2:01.64. He goes through automatically, along with young KOPUZLU and Rafal KORC. But MAKAROV, well, that's a real turn-up for the books, and I'm wondering how affected he is by that collision.
Well, what a shame when all that sort of thing happens, but when there is no deliberate intent, and clearly this was accidental, judges will not take any sort of retrospective action, I would suspect. It's kind of what 800 meters running is all about. It's one of the things which makes it fascinating. Now let's look what happens. There's where the youngster, the Irishman, gets clipped from the back. Hamilton goes down, and down also comes MAHAD HERSI of Denmark. Watch again from another angle. I think it might have been I think it might have been MAKAROV who actually caught the back ankle. Very experienced man, the Russian, who caught Hamilton. They see the red vest of MAKAROV, number 646. Down goes Hamilton. MAKAROV follows him. The Turk steps aside, and the Dane also crashes down. Well, that is the sort of thing. Well, some people kind of think that's all the thrills and spills of 800 metres running, but it had a very, very big impact on the outcome, particularly for MAKAROV.
Yeah, he's going to have to wait as the fastest loser. Good work by KOPUZLU here, this 18-year-old Turkish athlete in his first major championship, to push PEREIRA for it. I'll tell you, KORC did brilliantly, though, to avoid that collision because it was happening all round him.
Bit of an experience from KOPUZLU, I thought. He didn't need to run as hard as he did. Look at him there, pushing, and he's already safely qualified. That's a bit of an experience.
That's something for the coaches to advise him in. PEREIRA makes it 201.61 safely through.